He had a slow start
42.
in that final, didn't he, Van Gerwen? Trailed 3-0 against Searle. There was a point when he took out 164 to lead 5-4 when it looked as if
87.
he was just going to gallop off into the distance, but Searle stayed with him. Here, it's Van Gerwen that is playing the role of chaser all the way through, and Price will once again have 2 darts at tops. This time he takes a step back. He feels that this is a big moment. Took a deep breath before it.
42.
But he'll be puffing his cheeks afterwards, and Van Gerwen might well be filling his boots.
14 segment. Oh, he's straight into the 9.
52.
It is an uncharacteristic error from the world number 1, and Price has a look at the double 5.
Game shot.
And it goes bang in the middle, and this time he is not punished for misses at double. 3 times in this game he has missed a couple of darts at double. The 2 previous times he was punished, not this
100.
time. And you're right, Murph, it might be a turning point, but not for the reason that we thought.
Well, a perfect brace of darts
140.
from Price. Couldn't just fill the treble up completely. But this will be a significant win for Price as well. We've spoken about that record that he has against Van Gerwen, and having got that win at the Grand Slam at the back end of last year, it will be
134.
important to him to back it up as soon as possible with another.
Well, the final of the Players' Championship finals was an
6.
epic contest between the pair of them, and it could have gone either way. It really could.
But he is that type of character, isn't he, Price, where he would have looked at that victory at the Grand Slam and thought, right, now I've beat him once, I can do it all the time. He's not the sort of player who would have thought, yes, I've just beaten Michael Van Gerwen, what a lucky day. He sees what he wants and he goes and grabs it, and what he wants now is 104, treble 16, double top, grabbed by Gerwyn Price.
Gerwyn Price is 1 leg away from claiming his first title of the year, his 10th title in PDC darts. And it would be a first for him because he has not beaten Van Gerwen in a final. Yes, he's beaten him on the way to titles. The Grand Slam, notably, the only one. But this is significant. If you thought there was anything holding him back
60
against MVG, surely this victory will put that theory to bed. He missed one of these Players' Championship events. He's only played the 5. He's made the final of 3 of them. And that is some strike rate.
80.
It is some strike rate, and again, for him, it would be his first title of the year. And for all of these players at the top of the pack in the world rankings and the seedings for these tournaments, they want to get it out of the way as soon as possible.
Well, it just shows you how hard they are to win. With the standard we've seen this weekend, there have been records broken all over the place. Dozens and dozens and dozens of 100 averages. MVG wants tops. Breaks back. An 11 darter. Is the fight back on?
Well, after that cluster of missed doubles earlier on in the match, particularly the leg where he was threatening a 9 darter, Van Gerwen has upped his game. Price has been playing at a similar level throughout this final, but Van Gerwen is
30.
Threatening to top the 100 mark in the averages now. There may well be a little bit of time, a few more legs left to play in this, and Van Gerwen is trying to make sure that there is.
Well, I'll tell you what, there aren't many better tests of your new darts, your new equipment and your mindset than having to win 4 legs on the spin against the world number 3 in a final. We've seen him put runs like that together to win the last 4 legs of a major final. Did it at the European Championship against Gary Anderson. But can he do it here at Players' Championship 6?
Price probably thought that he had the job done when he broke with the 104 checkout. But Van Gerwen responded with a 97 31. And will be back with 3 darts in hand to claw his way back into the contest and just 1 leg away.
96.
Price under pressure now. But Van Gerwen has to hit, and has
Game
hit.
shot.
Now then, Gerwyn. Can the Grand Slam champion close it out in this leg? Because if he doesn't, MVG becomes favourite for the title.
Oh, what a start.
The last 2.5 legs. Michael Van Gerwen has hit 2 170s, a 177, a 174
55.
when he's needed his best stuff. He has started to find it. He has to keep on finding it, though.
It's almost as if the thought
134.
of not winning a title in this first half a dozen events, well, more if you include the Masters and the World Championship, has
97.
crept into his head, and Michael Van Gerwen, at the point of no return, has gone, nah, I'm not having it. I am going to win this today.
140.
It is thrilling to see MVG playing at top
96.
level, and the last 3 legs he's gone berserk. He has gone berserk, and he is going to make himself favourite for this title.
Game
He
stop.
was 7-4 down, Michael Van Gerwen, but has gone 11 darter, 15 darter, 11 darter, and will now throw for the title, his first of 2020, to end what has been a comparative drought.
93.
Well, Gerwyn Price was battered by Nathan Aspinall in Barnsley at Players Championship 2 in the final. Yesterday was waiting on double top when Peter Wright took out 170.
96.
Today he's put himself 7-4 ahead, and then his opponent, the world number 1, has just gone ballistic and is the favourite to take the
99.
title as things stand.
There could be some life left in this. Before Price beat Van Gerwen for that first,
140.
and as yet only time, there were a number of games. The 5 games prior to that, every single one was one last leg decider, or it was a draw in the Premier League.
99.
We will not see the title won on a 170 by MVG.
Well, who's the favourite now? It has to be Gerwyn Price, doesn't it? It has to be Gerwyn Price. 140, followed by 171. What's Van Gerwen got left in the tank?
Oh, this is unreal.
He's gone the bull route. 19. Stepping across. Can he find a way? He has found a way. You only had to hear the roar from Gerwyn Price, who pins the bull and wins the title here at Players Championship 6. Van Gerwen will go into March without a title under his belt in 2020. The Dutchman's drought continues because Price has pipped him at the post to take his 10th title in the PDC, a show of respect from the Dutchman. He knew the kind of guts like that after the storm that he had just weathered, but it is Price that takes the title, and we'll hear from him now with Dan.
Gazzy, we're talking into that one. Going yesterday, you made it all the way to the final. You averaged 109, and Peter Wright, probably playing the best darts we've ever seen in a single day from anyone, hits a 170 to win it. What's going through your head at the end of that match when MVG is going